there has been so much raw emotion, so much heartache, so much just inconceivable. How can this happen? How can we continue to let this happen in America? What can we do? And this is a video response getting to the core about how some random person in Minnesota, like myself, can actually make a difference. And you might be wondering, why are you even making this video? I have an uncle and a friend who live out in Las Vegas. And a year ago, my sister, who lives in Orlando, was at the same nightclub, the Pulse, the day before the event. This strikes a chord to my belly, a chord to my heart, and it's not okay, and it's something that I feel very compelled to talk about. I've been engaged in a lot of conversations, a lot of text messaging, phone calls, Facebook messaging from so many different people from this recent event, and a lot of people are asking, like, what can we do? Like, what can I, lowly, some random person, do to help? Like, what can I really do? And if you haven't already seen Jimmy Kimmel, he addressed it phenomenally about the gun violence and the accessibility and how a lot of changes need to be done, and that we cannot sit by and do this. But for the other people around us that aren't donating blood in Las Vegas, or are not giving up, GoFundMe pages for the victims' families or anything like that, what can we really do? How can we actually change from this? And the one key thing that really hit the core to me was the fact that we are not granted every single day. We wake up every day and we just think that, hey, we're living. This is something that it's a privilege, it's a right that we are given this day. We are not given every single day. It is a blessing to be able to live, just to be able to be created. That is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal feat that is incomprehensible. Like, really, you cannot really fathom being alive. Like, it's crazy to think that we are actually living. All of our loved ones are still alive, even though there might be so much crazy chaos, corruption, negativity, all of these negative pursuits. It's a time where we need to recognize how much we've been given and choose to encourage and promote love. It should not take such horrible negative events to ignite these thoughts in us. We should recognize more how grateful we are to be alive, the grateful we are to be able to go to work, to be able to go to school, to be able to give our mom and dad's hugs, to be able to give a high five to our sister, to be able to play with our friends. These are opportunities that we're given every single day, and that's something to be really cherished and valued. We should go home to our moms and dads right now, our grandmas and grandpas, and say, I love you. How many times do we say that? We need to say it more. We need to say, you know what? You mean something to me. You're important in my life, and I want you to know that. I'm inspired to have everyone I know truly understand how much I appreciate them. And that's something that we can do every single day. It doesn't need to be some crazy, spectacular thing. If we can really acknowledge those in our life that mean the most to us, the opportunities that mean the most to us, that's doing something. That's actually being more present about life and the ability to be alive. I cannot take back what happened. I cannot change anything. It's really hard for me to actually be able to physically make a difference in any of the victims' lives. But I'm gonna do my best to not take anything for granted. I'm gonna cherish the loved ones around me. And this is just something that I felt inspired to talk about, because I think it's something that we always often forget. And our lives are all busy. There's so much craziness in it already that it's like, why take the time to really go deeper into this? But it's time to, it's not just time to do things, just understanding, I don't want to hold grudges anymore, putting grudges down, learning to forgive more, cherishing the time I have with other people over work more, the opportunities I have to do things. Let's not take each other for granted. Let's not take the opportunities we have for granted. Let's be honest and real with our feelings and share what we're truly feeling. Go call your grandma. Go talk to your brother that you're mad about. Make up after that fight that you had. Say, I'm sorry. Say, I forgive you. Say, you know what? I'm thankful for you. These are things that we can do that need to be said more. There's so many things that go left unsaid. We really don't know whether or not we're gonna have another opportunity to say these things. So it's important that right now we do. While we're here, while we're around, it's important for those that we love to know that we love them. And to put all of our grudges aside, all of our everything. It's about living life and choosing love and promoting positivity, promoting kindness, compassion, and things like that. If you can take anything away from this, it's just go hug the ones that mean the most to you right now and tell them how much they mean to you. I want you to know, I don't want you to ever forget that you are important, you are loved, and that the world is a better place because of you.